Success in life could be defined as the continued expansion of happiness and the progressive realization of worthy goals. Success is your ability to fulfill your desires with effortless ease, and yet success, including the creation of wealth, has always been considered to be a process that requires hard work, and it is often considered to be at the expense of others. We need a more spiritual approach to success and affluence, which is the abundant flow of all good things to you. With the knowledge and practice of spiritual law, we put ourselves in harmony with nature and create with carefreeness, joy, and love. End of quote. This quote was from Deepak Chopra's book, The 7 Spiritual Laws of Success. As today we start a new mini-series of videos on this wonderful little book. Yes, it is small, it is tiny, but it contains a whole load of wisdom. And in today's video, we're going to be starting off by Deepak Chopra's definition of success. And then we'll have an episode per spiritual law of success for a total of 8 episodes in this mini-series. And the 7 spiritual laws of success, if you're curious, they are: number 1, the law of pure potentiality; number 2, the law of giving; number 3, the law of karma; number 4, the law of least effort; number 5, the law of intention and desire; number 6, the law of detachment; and number 7, the law of dharma. Welcome to the channel, everyone. My name is Raphael, and on this channel we meditate together every single day. And we also have some episodes on self-improvement and philosophy, helping you define a good life, a life of joy and happiness, and a life that you can live as the very best version of yourself, your true potential. If this is interesting to you, please do consider subscribing to this channel and check out the description below, as it has links to our weekly newsletter, our blog, our podcast formats, and more free resources. I want to read again the quote that I read in the beginning by Deepak Chopra from this little book right here, The 7 Laws of Spiritual Success, because it is the basis for our whole mini-series here. What is success in the eyes and the opinion of this author? It is important that we are all able to define our own definition of success, otherwise we will not know how to get there. So let me read the quote again. Success in life could be defined as the continued expansion of happiness and the progressive realization of worthy goals. Success is the ability to fulfill your desires with effortless ease. And yes, success, including the creation of wealth, has always been considered to be a process that requires hard work, and it is often considered to be at the expense of others. We need a more spiritual approach to success and affluence, which is the abundant flow of all good things to you. With the knowledge and practice of spiritual law, we put ourselves in harmony with nature and create with carefreeness, joy, and love. End of quote. And I would like you to quickly go down to the comment section of this video below right now and tell me your first impressions on that passage. How does this reflect on you? What is your own interpretation of it? How would you define success? For me personally, I really like Coach Wooden's definition of success that we talked about when we presented this pyramid of success. I will link it up there and in the video description below. And he says, I quote, "Success is peace of mind that is the direct result of self-satisfaction in knowing you did your best to become the best that you are capable of becoming." End of quote. And what I love about this quote in particular is also that it is very in line with my core philosophy. I like to consider myself an aspiring Stoic philosopher, as I resonate a lot with that philosophy and its ways to obtain the good life, the good soul, through virtue, through arete, and purpose and flourishing. And the Stoic approach to practically everything is to fully focus on what it is that you can fully control, your actions and your reactions to external events. Once you have done the best you can, the outcome is ultimately outside of your control. And so we do not focus on this. Success comes then, very much like Coach Wooden tells us, from the process. And again, I will repeat myself because this is really, really important. The outcome of things is out of our control. The process, on the other hand, is very much in our control. If we want to be happy and feel great, feel a great level of success, we need to focus on the process and forget the outcome. 99% of the time, the outcome is congruent to the process anyway. So if you build a business that is honest and creates value for people, and in which you prove yourself to be authentic and act with integrity to your highest values, there's a very big chance that people will want to be your customers, thus you making money, right? If you focus on giving love, on radiating love moment to moment, each day, if you act with empathy and compassion and care, that love will very probably be reflected back to you. And if you are a good person in general, chances are that people will be good to you in return. Now, having said that, in Stoic philosophy, we do train to be prepared at the event that people are not good to you and don't reflect your love or don't respond to your wonderful business proposition. And this is something that we'll talk about more in depth in future videos. But let's get back to this tiny little book here. If you guys have ever been to a library section on spirituality, personal growth, self-help, then you probably have heard of this guy, Deepak Chopra. He wrote quite a few books that we will cover on this channel. And for now, we will dig into this wonderful little book and dedicate one episode per law of success. A little reminder, the 7 spiritual laws of success are the law of pure potentiality, the law of giving, the law of karma, the law of least effort, the law of intention and desire, the law of detachment, and 7, the law of dharma. One really important note, if you're a little bit skeptic or reluctant to all things considered woo-woo, if you have followed me in the past, you know that my spiritual beliefs are very secular. I don't want you to be turned off by words such as spiritual or dharma or karma. I know that they might have some religious connotation, but I want you to keep an open mind, the mind of a curious person, of a seeker of knowledge and truth. There's always a lot to learn, and I hope that you trust me as your guide to dig up gems of wisdom that anyone from any cultural background can appreciate and utilize in their daily lives. Okay guys, that's it for today's episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. And if you would like to push it a little bit further, I suggest that you take your journals and that you write a little bit about your own interpretation of what success is for you. Maybe you would like to write about some people that you know that are successful. It can be some people you know personally or some people that you've read about or heard about, and really have a clear idea of what success is for you. It's quite fun, make it light and playful. And before we go, I would like to read 5 empowering affirmations on this subject. You're free to repeat them after me if that's something that you're into, or if you prefer, you can write them down. And here they are. The first one is, I choose what success means to me. And that means that nobody else can define what success means to you. And it doesn't matter what other people think of you as successful or not successful. What matters is what you think and what you think of yourself. So that's the first affirmation. I choose what success means to me. The second affirmation is, I am successful in my own eyes when I act with virtue. We'll talk more about virtue on this channel very soon. I want to do a whole series on Stoic philosophy, but for now, know that if you act with integrity towards your virtues, your values, what's important to you, then you will be successful. The third one is, I am successful when I give the very best of myself to someone or to an action. So again, if you do the best you can, this is ultimately your success, because your process is much more important than your outcome, remember. And then the fourth one, I have control over my success. Again, it's all about having control over our processes. So I have control over my success, not the outcome, because this is not what success is about. The process is what success is about. And last but not least, I focus on the process, not on the outcome. So we're repeating ourselves again, but it's very important. So don't hesitate to repeat yourself. If you would like, you can read them out loud for a few days. I think it's very important to have these empowering affirmations. It really helps. And on that note, I will see you in the next video for a meditation probably. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you had, please put a thumbs up. If you've not subscribed to the channel already, please do subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the very next video. Take care. Bye-bye.